Hi everyone, welcome to this week's wellbeing session. We're going to be doing Pilates. So we are going to be going down on the floor. So if you've got any trouble with those knees, just grab a blanket or some cushions, a pillow, just for that extra support, because it can get a little bit sore if you've got some tender spots on those knees. Always listen to your body. If you're in pain, obviously stop. It is going to be challenging because after all, it is exercise. Okay, so we're going to start standing. Give yourselves a little shake off. I'm on a creaky floorboard. Give yourselves a little shake off, okay? So take your feet hip distance apart, soft bend in the knee, loosen out those shoulders. We're going to focus on our alignment and our breathing to begin with. Inhale through the nose, and then breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, think about a string pulling you tall. And then breathing out through the mouth. As we breathe in, I want you to think about a string pulling you tall. And as you breathe out, we're blowing out a candle. Inhale up high. Exhale, blow that candle. On the out breath, we're going to add on that corseted muscle, so engage the core. Belly button back to spine. Inhale, release a little bit and grow up to the ceiling. And again, breathing out strong. And inhale up tall. So this corseted muscle is going to protect you, make you stronger. Look after that lower back. Breathing in, grow tall. Once more, practicing that little corseted muscle, tighten that belt. Inhale high. Let's add on a head turn, breathing out, look over your shoulder. Still belly button to spine. Inhale back to center and over to the side. Inhale back to center. Still got that soft bend in the knee, lots to think about. Breathing out. Inhale middle, let's do that once more. Breathing out. And breathing in. Let's drop that chin to chest, open your mouth and just breathe through your nose, okay? So from the side, you've just got a soft bend in the knee, slight curve through the top of the head, spine even into that head lower. Okay, inhale. Feel the shoulders on the exhale dropping deeper. And again, breathing in. And on the out breath, roll our ear over to one side, opening up the side of the neck. Inhale, circling through the center. Exhale, over to the other side. So nice circular motions. Breathing into middle. And breathing out to the side. Let's do that once more. And breathing out. On the next one, let's hold that side stretch, opening the side of the neck. And then from here, let's just add a little nod of the chin if you feel comfortable to do so. It'll change the stretch slightly, feel it more around the back of the neck. And then let's change it to a shake of the head, feeling it more around the front of the neck. And then let's bring that chin back to center. Inhale. Exhale over to the side. Open up the side of the neck. Hold it there. Little chin dips. Nod in the head. And then let's just shake that head. Amazing. On the next in breath, slowly bringing chin back to center. Exhale, lift the head back up tall. Give your eyes a blink. Give your arms a little shake off. Fabulous. Let's warm up those shoulders. Fingertips on those collarbones. Take a breath in. On the out breath, if we can, let's meet them together. Inhale, take them round and down. So exhale, belly button to spine. Up. Inhale, open, round and down. Once more. Inhale, open, extend the arms. We're taking a beach ball in between our palms, breathing out, up above the head, and then inhale, take that beach ball down. And again, breathing out, belly button to spine. Inhale to lower. Last one like that, breathing out. And breathing into chest height. Exhale, open your arms as wide as they can. Look to your fingers. Inhale, bring it back to center. Okay, so from the side, breathing out, open up. So you're twisting through the waist. And then we're bringing it back. And then we're bringing it back. Okay, still got that soft bend. Bringing it back. Last one to practice. Back to center. And lower it down, give your shoulders a little wiggle. Let's just open that chest, inhale. Exhale up to the sky, inhale, open the elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, press the walls. Inhale, heavy. And again, breathing out all the way up around the world. Oh, squeeze the elbows behind you. Exhale, press the walls. And then inhale, let it hang loose. Last one. Breathing in, breathing out, and hanging loose. Fabulous. Well done, guys. Right then. So from here, we're just going to open up the legs, okay? So we're going to lock the legs out. It's the only time we're going to do it, okay? So locking those legs out, you can lift your toes for even more of a stretch. Let's pop those fingers onto our hip bones. Take a breath in. On the out breath, we're sticking our bottoms back, keeping our back nice and straight. Our core is engaged. And on the in breath, we circle the hips forward. So exhale, bum back. Inhale, circles. Okay, so just lovely big hip circles. Let's do once more this way. And then change directions. 4 and 3. Nice and low. 2 and 1. Lovely step. Bring it all the way back up tall. Add that little bend on the knees. Let your arms hang heavy. And let's just open up the sides. Warm up the spine. Keep those hips facing forward. And then let's slow it down right then. So we're going into our first Pilates roll down. Okay, so we're literally just rolling ourselves vertebrae by vertebrae down towards the floor, and then using our core strength to protect us as we come back up tall. Okay, so from the sides, that soft bend is back in our knees. Our shoulders are heavy. The string pulls us tall. Take a breath in. On the exhale, tuck your chin, corset engaged. We're going to peel open those vertebrae, one by one, coming down towards the floor so I can feel my lower back opening up. Sometimes I get a little click. Come down as far as you can, don't worry if you don't touch the floor. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, push through the heels, engage those lovely glutes, belly button to spine. We're literally zipping ourselves back up tall. Inhale, open up at the top, okay? And again, breathing out, tuck and scoop. A little bit deeper this time, we're warming up. The back of the body's feeling a bit warmer. Going down towards the floor. Don't worry if you don't reach there, take a breath in. And again, pushing through the heels, engage those glutes, zipping ourselves. Heavy, heavy, heavy arms all the way back, head and shoulders. The last inhale, that string pulls you higher. Last one, breathing in and breathing out. So this time we're going to stay in our forward fold. So as you get to your lowest point, you might want to increase the bend in knee to make it a bit easier through the backs of those legs, okay? So we're hanging in our ragdoll fold now, okay? So I want you just to wiggle yourself out, shake your shoulders, and you're literally a ragdoll, floppy from the hips down to those hands, okay? Take a breath in. As you breathe out, I want you to deepen that fold. Tummy gets closer to those thighs. Inhale. And exhale a little bit deeper. Breathing in. Breathing out, let's take hold of opposite elbow, folding our arms overhead. We're nice and heavy. And just give your head a little shake. Try and relax it between those arms. Breathing in. And breathing out. And then only if you feel comfortable, we're going into our ragdoll sway. So feel the opening in the sides of the body. One leg and then the other. Swaying like a ragdoll. Side to side, and then we slow it down, bring it back to center, undo those arms. Let's do one more roll up. Inhale and then exhale. Push yourselves through those heels all the way up to standing. Take a breath in at the top, open up that heart. Lovely stuff. Well done, guys. Right, next time we roll down, we're coming onto our knees and we're staying down. So grab that cushion, grab that pillow, and always grab a drink if you need it. That's my cue. Okay, so we're going to come down to a high kneeling position, okay? So starting with that ragdoll, Pilates fold down, roll down even, take a breath in, and then breathing out, we're tucking our chin, coming down towards the floor nice and slow, don't rush. So as I said, we're coming all the way to the ground this time. So if you need to increase the bend in knee so the hands can touch the floor, take a breath in and then breathe it out, walk yourself out and then bring your knees down to the floor and untuck your toes. We're coming into a high kneeling position, okay? So feet are behind you. So just find that high kneeling position first, pop those cushions underneath your knees, all right? From here, we're going to be doing some waist work and we're going to be doing some leg work, okay? So to start off, we're just going to do some half squats, okay? So we're going to take our feet and we're going to tuck our toes under and we're going to take a breath in. We're going to send our bottoms back over our heels and on the exhale, we're going to squeeze our bums and bring ourselves back up tall, okay? So inhale, palms face each other, go overhead. Exhale, squeeze, okay? Let's do 12. Breathing in. And then breathing out, 12. Inhale, lower, 10. That corset muscle always working, yeah? Breathing in. Ooh, I can't do it. Let's do 8. Have I lost my arms yet? Yes, that's it. 7. As you go down, your arms come up. Corset muscle. I think we're on 5. Breathing in, and 4, we've got 3, and 2, last one, bring it all the way back up tall, give yourselves a little shake off. Right then, from here, untuck your toes so the tops of your feet are flat on the floor, and you can either take your knees wider for a more solid base, or we can take our right leg out long, so our toes are facing forwards, okay? So from here, we've got our right leg out long, or we're in that wider kneeling position. And I want you to think about being in between 2 panes of glass. So we're not going to stick our bums back, we're going to stay upright. And what we're going to do, we're going to work on those waists, okay? So take your hands to the sides of your temples, your chest is nice and open. Remember we stretched them earlier. We're going to inhale to the left, away from the long leg. And then breathing out, we're going to crunch it back up tall, yeah? Let's do 6 of those. Inhale long, so we're stretching the body. And then exhale, squeezing the rib and hip together, corset muscle. Inhale long. Exhale, squeeze. We've got 5 more. Keep that chest open. Apple beneath the chin. Inhale long. Exhale, squeeze. 4. And 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So from here you can do 4 more like that, or we're going to inhale, lengthen, exhale, rotate, twist, inhale to face forwards again, and then exhale, bring it up, okay? So we're adding that little rotation, okay? So 3 more, breathing in. Let's twist. Inhale forwards, exhale up. Let's do that twice more. Breathing in, shoulders are on fire, yeah? Exhale, twist. Inhale forward, exhale upright. Last one, breathing in, twist. Inhale, face forwards, and then exhale, bring it back up tall. Let those arms shake off, give yourselves a little wiggle right then. From here, we're going to take ourselves over into a lovely leaning position. So you can either go on your fingertips or onto your knuckles. And from here, we're just going to do a little bit of a hip and a glute strengthener, okay? So nice and straight in between those 2 panes of glass. Take a breath in. Breathing out, we're going to lift. Inhale, lower. Lift, inhale, lower. See my legs not going very high? Because it can't, okay? So we're in limited movements. Let's do 4. Corset muscle protect you. 3, 2, and 1. Let's pulse it to the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, drop that leg down. Little counter stretch. And then just roll yourselves around and back to center, okay? Grab that drink if you need it. Give yourselves a little wiggle off, right? Fabulous, guys. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. All right then, same options. We're coming kneeling high, feet are flat on the floor. wide legs, or we're going to take that left leg out this time. So left leg out long, toes are facing the same way as the body, in between two panes of glass, corset to muscle, fingertips to temple. Let's stretch it. So inhale, stretch, and then exhale, crunch. 5 more, breathing in, and breathing out. Inhale, long. Exhale, squeeze. 3 to go. Breathing in away from that leg. Crunch. 2. Last one. Inhale, long. Exhale, squeeze. Fabulous. Right then, carrying on like that for 4 more, or let's add those little twists. Breathing in, we take it long. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, long. Twist. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, long. Exhale, twist. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, up. Last one. Inhale, long. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, forward. Exhale, up, tall. Well done, guys. Give those arms a little breather. Ho, 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 ho. And let's take it over onto one side again. Fingers or onto those knuckles, yeah? Still in between those two panes of glass. Let's do this. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, pulse it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, take it down into that counter stretch. And then let's roll it all the way back round to the middle and onto those knees, okay? So now shimmy back towards the wall. Okay, let's finish off. Let's do 8 more of those squats, okay? So shake it off. Inhale. Right then, let's go. Breathing in, let's take our bums back. And then breathing out, let's squeeze the bums. Bring those hips forward, yeah? So inhale back. Exhale, take it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. I don't know how many more we got. Say we got 6. Let's do this. Squeeze. Take it back. 5. Squeeze that bum, yeah? 4. Squeeze, open that chest. 3. 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, bring it and let's just add a little lean forward. So let's pivot, lean from those hips, okay? And then from here, let's just do a little sneaky back exercise. So palms are facing upwards. Let's just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let those arms hang down. Keeping in that lovely leaning position. Let's take our hands overhead. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Let's do 6. And 5. 4. And 3. 2. Last one. Inhale, long. Exhale, squeeze. And bring yourself back up tall. Give your arms a little rest, and then just bring yourselves down to sit on your bottoms. And that is it. We're going to stretch it out. So take your feet out in front of you, however you get there. And just give yourselves a little wiggle, okay? So, always the rules if you're sitting on your bum in Pilates, pull your bum cheeks out the way. Okay, so you're on a nice and neutral pelvis. You're not curving and you're sitting nice and straight, okay? So legs are out in front of you. Let's take our left leg over and take our right arm to give it a hug. And just squeeze, okay? Holding it there, shimmy forward a bit. Hold it there. Breathing in, let's take the arm up overhead. And on the out breath, let's rotate to look over our left shoulder as we squeeze that left leg using our right arm. Inhale, thinking about that string. Exhale. Once more, breathing in, tall, and then breathing out. Let's bring ourselves back to face forward and undo those legs. Give them a shake. Let's do the same on the other side. Exhale, right leg over. Left arm gives us a squeeze. Breathing in, up with the right arm. And breathing out, rotate, looks like over that right shoulder. Inhale, think about the string pulling you tall. And exhale, a little bit deeper into the twist. Breathing in. And out. Once more in. And then on that exhale, let's bring it all the way back to face forward. Undo your legs, give yourselves a little shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Okay, so from here, let's cross our legs, pop our hands onto our knees or our thighs. Let's do a seated cat and cow. Take a breath in. On the out breath, let's round our back. And then inhale, take it into that lovely open stretch in the front. And again, breathing out, rounding through those shoulder blades. And then inhale, back up tall. Once more. Breathing in. Right, from here, let's do some side stretches. So inhale. On the exhale, take your left arm up and over into a stretch. So opening up to the sides of the body. Hold it there. Breathing in. And breathing out. Once more in. And exhale, bring it back up tall. Other side. Exhale, over we go. Holding it there. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, breathing in. And then breathing out. Slowly bring yourselves onto all fours. Okay, so no rush at all. Wrists below shoulders, knees below hips. Give your bum a little shake. Inhale, and then exhale, we're taking our bums up to the skies with a bent knee. And just in your own time, on your out breath, walk your hands over and towards those toes. And we're coming into our ragdoll fold from earlier. Take a breath in. And then ever so slowly, don't get dizzy. Breathing out, let's roll ourselves up to standing. All the way up tall, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale at the top. Open up that heart, take your feet a little bit wider. Let's scoop up the ground. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, take it high. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, high. Last one, breathing in. And then breathing out. Palms together, feet a little narrower. And then exhale through to heart center. Well done, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Any questions, as always, please do not hesitate. I will see you soon. Take care.